Hello and welcome to Sane Sunday Live.
Are you out there? I don't see you.
First in chat, it's RPM reviewing, playing, and more.
Hi.
How's it going in Canada?
Don't send that cold weather down here anymore. You can keep it up there.
We got some cold Canadian winds moving in here today. So
yes. You just keep that up there.
We could kind of hear the Canadian national anthem on the wind when we got up this morning. Well, and if you're new to this episode, you're watching the replay, or this is your first time here, what we do on this show is usually we have a guest on because it's Wednesday night, and
no,
this is the hashtag.
Sunday.
Is this Sunday?
Yes, this is Sunday.
This is Sunday?
This is Sunday.
Okay. Well, been working 7 days a week. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Okay, Sunday. Sunday, it's the Sane Sunday live show. And on the Sane Sunday live show, we do the calendar of events to show where the cruises and the car shows are. And mostly the children's charities and the veterans charity cruise-ins and car shows. We do the hashtag Insanefriends live calendar, so you can see where all the other lives are, and there'll be a live that you can hang out in every night of every week. Well, just about almost every night of every week. And then we do car trivia. So this month's car, this is the last time you get to see this car of the month.
That's a pretty car.
It's the Mustang Boss 302.
That's a pretty one.
This is the 1969 version. Ours is a Mach 1 with the same kind of paint scheme, the red and black paint scheme, but ours is a Mach 1. It's not a Boss. And it does have those same wheels on it. See the wheels? We have those wheels and the BF Good. Well, no, ours are Firestone, I think. I don't remember.
I need some glasses.
You do?
Yeah.
The glasses like this?
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Yay!
So that's the last time you get to see this car, because next month it will be a different car, and you have to wait till the next Sane Sunday Live to see that one. And this is the last live of this month's Hot Wheels, the March Hot Wheels. We'll have new monthly cars next month.
I don't know why it's like this.
And because it's Saneauto, there's always a Batmobile. Always
Yay.
a Batmobile. So, March Madness is pretty much over this month. This weekend, we had the Chattanooga Cruise-In at Camp Jordan in East Ridge. There were a lot of pictures showed up on Facebook of our Facebook friends hanging out at Camp Jordan in East Ridge. At the Chattanooga Cruise-In. This was their first year at that venue, much bigger venue, and it was amazing. We were, of course, still moving tools and equipment all day. And as a matter of fact, today we got another big stainless steel table and some more automotive jacks and stuff like that out of the old shop, brought them down here. And we also finished up the big 50-foot wall on the back of the barn. There's going to be a video about that. Rebuilding the wall for less than $50 we got in that project of rebuilding that wall. And it looks really good. You can't tell we only spent $50 on it. There was also yesterday the Ridgeland High Car Show. That was to benefit the JROTC at Ridgeland High. But all that's over now. Next is April. The first Saturday in April is Bo's Extravaganza in Holden, Louisiana. It's the 40th birthday of the Dukes of Hazzard Car Show. And Bo Duke himself will be actually in the driver's seat jumping a Dukes of Hazzard car for the first time. He's never actually done that. And the 27th of April, for all you Volkswagen fans and German car fans and just fans of cars in general, Bugapalooza. It is to benefit the Ronald McDonald House, where the sick children, their families stay there in the Ronald McDonald House for free while they're getting medical treatment at hospitals far away from their homes, so that they don't have, it can lessen the expense of them having to stay away from home. Of course, they're still missing work and stuff like that, so but it helps. There's also, that's in East Ridge, Tennessee, the same venue that yesterday's show was at Camp Jordan. And if you want to see more about what that car show is like, just look at the videos on our channel, Saneauto, Bugapalooza of 2018.
Yeah,
Lots of good videos
fun.
on it. Oh yeah, nice and all family friendly. Take your kids. Don't have to worry about.
Dance.
Yep. Also, the same day, if you're further south, closer to Atlanta, you want to go to Kennesaw at the Mountain Shrine Car Show, which also will be having gospel singing. And it is at 1380 White Circle, Northwest Marietta. I'm sorry, I forgot what charity that benefits, but it is a charity show. And
the majority of the ones that we support.
Yep, do support a charity or some sick children or veterans or all of the above. May the 1st is going to be the end of Chopper's Rule 1's build off contest.
Yay!
And then Saturday, the 4th of May, is going to be the Peach State Tractor Show. If you don't know what that, Peach State is Georgia. Georgia is the Peach State. The Peach State Tractor Show at starts at 9 a.m. in Prater's Mill in Dalton, Georgia. It's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And that makes us girls Georgia peaches.
That's right. And then on the 4th of May is the Cruising Car and Truck Show, Bike and Plane Show. It's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Tom B. David Field in Calhoun, Georgia. Then we will personally be at the Streetcar Life Car Show in the Chat State parking lot from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. There are going to be over $2,400 worth of prizes. There is fundraising for one of the sick children there. There is Scenic City Cruisers are behind this. We're behind this. North Georgia Stangs is behind this. So there's going to be a big turnout. And the Chat State parking lot is huge. Be a great show. Lots of family events, including face painting and dyno testing for the big kids.
I want to get my face painted.
There's a special lot for featured cars.
I think it would look prettier if I had it painted up like a butterfly.
Same weekend is Smoky Mountain Auto Stampede at the Twin Creek Picnic Pavilion in Gatlinburg, put on by Don Lowry. And that is far enough in the future. If you're like me, you can't remember any further than that, so there's no sense in even going over it yet. Right now, we're going to hit the hashtag Insanefriends. And speaking of Bugapalooza, our trivia tonight, there's going to be some stuff about Porsche in our car trivia tonight. What? Porsche? Okay.
Overpriced, and we don't even want to go there.
Yeah, it's not a Mustang. She's not really a fan.
No.
Okay. We've got, but I am. I like them all. Hashtag Insanefriends. Live streams. Remember, cooperation is much more profitable than competition. We'll cooperate on this. Shout each other out on the live streams like I'm about to do right now and support each other's live streams. You're right here at Sane Sunday Live. We're here every Sunday, 7:30, every Wednesday at 7:30. Right after us is Gregory Salvatore at 9 p.m. Monday night is One Wheel E at 9 p.m. Tuesday is Bubsification at 9 p.m. We're right back here on Saneauto at 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday night, followed by Muscle Car Appraisal at 9 p.m. Thursday night is Dorito and the Lucha Cabra, followed by Easy 2 Tips and Tricks, etc., etc., at 10:30 to 12. If you're in California, that is around 7 o'clock. Friday, and if you want to be on Friday, let me know. Contact me on Facebook. I'm Victor Sane on Facebook. If you want to see more stuff like the calendar and you want to share your videos and get more traffic to your channel, go to the Saneauto Facebook page. We facilitate growth there by letting you share your links to your videos and pictures and whatever else you want to do. Talk about your channel. Our mastermind group is Sane Enterprises on Facebook. You have to ask me to be joined on that group. It's for YouTubers only. Friday, that's why I just went over that. Saturday, Choppers Rule 1 at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, U.S. His time, that is sometime Sunday morning. Followed by Fab Automotive Detailing at 9 p.m. Saturday night. Woo! I kind of made that long-winded, didn't I?
Yeah, more than it should have.
Yep, longer than it should have. 4 car trivia tonight.
No.
Like I said, we're going to be talking about Porsche. And regarding Porsche, what year did they sell and deliver the last air-cooled model? What year did Porsche sell and deliver their last air-cooled model?
I didn't even know they had that.
Well, Porsche was air-cooled for a very long time.
Well,
Just like the Volkswagens were air-cooled for a very long
the
time.
ones I knew were
This Volkswagen was started by Porsche. Those little Beetles and everything, that was all from Mr. Porsche.
I know.
They were all rear engine and air-cooled.
Yeah, I know.
And but they're
Round
water
and
cooled
bumpy.
now, like the new
They
Beetles
were
and stuff
round
like
and
that.
bumpy.
Yep.
1997 says reviewing playing more RPMs.
That is close enough. I'm going to give it to RPM, reviewing, playing, and more. They delivered it in 1998. No, you were closer with 97. 1998, they delivered that car. It was their last air-cooled Porsche.
Hi, Camaro
Delivered
time.
in
How you
1998.
doing?
Hey, Camaro time. All right. Camaro time is going to be
Is
in
second
car
in
trivia
chat.
tonight.
There's been 6 people in here, but only 2 in chat.
No, Breezy's Bike Shop was the second one to comment in
Oh,
chat.
I didn't. Well,
Hello, Breezy's
I
Bike
didn't
Shop.
get to see it.
Hello, reviewing, playing more
See, look,
RPM.
mine it doesn't
Camaro
have it.
time. Anybody else want to be shouted out? Make a comment.
Where's
Yep.
Reese's?
And what do we got here? Good job. And
Oh,
share.
no. Not
We got
working.
to share our winner.
Not happening.
It's not working, is it?
No. Gotta go to the app, I guess.
Oh, application window thing. Yeah, we did that last time and it made it work.
Yeah, it doesn't share the whole lot of thing now.
Oh, you were painting this weekend too, huh? He was painting the arbor in the garden for his wife, and he put up some decorative lights and stuff. We finished the back wall of the barn garage, rebuilding the back wall of the barn garage. And by we, I mean me and my trusty Black & Decker cordless screwdriver.
Yeah, I try not to get dirty. We went to the shop and then I got dirty.
And
now
I
I'm
painted it
all
too.
achy and I got owies.
I know I finished getting all the metal and everything up there, but I painted it too. Your Christmas lights are still up. Oh my gosh. We have a living Christmas tree in the yard. That's just about the only lights I ever put up, and they're still up. They stay up on that tree year round. I just don't plug them in unless it's the season. And how they stay in such good shape that they're in, I do not know. But
yeah, we were at the shop and we had to move this huge table. It's the table that he built transmissions on. So it's all stinky with transmission fluid, and I got that in my hair and on my clothes, and this, it was horrible, and it was heavy.
hey, Gregory Salvatore. We're trying to do screen share and it's not working. Okay, let's try hitting cancel and try starting it again.
Okay.
Okay, the share button is not opening. Try the application window. Google Hangouts.
That one. Not that one. Not that one. The one in the middle.
Okay. Now we hit channel. Channel.
And it should show up over here now. Yeah, he got a haircut. I had a job interview. I couldn't keep a good eye on him.
I snuck over to the barber while she was at a job interview. Okay, reviewing plane and more RPM. Congratulations on getting over 2,500. Went over the 2,500 mark. He's got a new video out about Logitech Performance MK850 unboxing review. And lots more computer repair, upgrades, that kind of thing. Now, our next question trivia, the question he answered correctly to get on screen share was about Porsche. What year did they sell and deliver the last air-cooled model? The answer was 1998. This car was known as the 911. It was also known in, very well-versed Porsche aficionados as the 993. And some of the people that work at Porsche referred to it as the 993. But it was I don't know which generation of 911. They made those between 1994.
Hi, how you doing?
1998. Hey, Bubs, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. We're having Porsches in the car trivia tonight. They made these 911s from 94 to 98. And this was the very last one that was delivered that was air cooled. After that, they were water cooled. It was also the first to be sold with what? This is our second question. What were these last air-cooled 911s sold with? There was something else special about them that they never had before. Something about the car. You need it to drive around. All cars have one, but this one was special. Well, not all cars. Newer electric cars don't have them. It was not the Targa. I mean, that may be correct, but that's not the answer we're looking for.
That wasn't an answer that was up there before.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's something we need to get for our Corvette. The target top's missing the piece off of it, and we need a new target top for the Corvette. Or is it a tonneau cover?
It
I don't remember what
was
they call
not
it.
the 3.6 engine. It's connected
Getting
to
closer,
the engine.
getting closer, but you're already on screen share. Let somebody else win.
And no, it's not a turbo.
Yeah, it's not the turbo. Plenty of Porsches
Not
with
on the
turbo up
top of
until
the
that
engine.
point.
It's on the bottom or somewhere close to the bottom.
It's bolted to the engine, but it's not.
It's not
really
a turbo.
part of the engine. Yeah. I guess the turbo is bolted to the engine, but that's not what we're looking for.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Look, that's red and icky.
All-wheel drive, what a good guess. But
No.
No, and you're getting closer, you're getting warmer. Automatic transmission getting even warmer. But not quite there.
Automatic.
No, getting colder. Getting colder. It's not a carbureted thing. What's wrong with it? That doesn't look ugly to me. Y'all were getting a lot warmer with all-wheel drive and automatic transmission. You're getting downright hot right there.
It is. Look at how many people are watching.
Dual clutch?
Number
no.
is in the answer.
Not what we're looking for, but gosh, y'all are right in there. So close.
Look at how many people are watching.
Trans shifter on the column.
No.
Nope.
Look how
So
many
close.
people are in the chat right now. 6-speed. Ding, 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 ding.
Gregory Salvatore got it, boy.
Have gotten
Camaro time and Gregory
explicit,
Salvatore
could
were neck and neck on that one, man. Battling it out. It was a 6-speed transmission. It's exactly what we were looking for.
I couldn't have done more to help, could I?
Yeah. That was the first time the 6-speed transmission and the last of the air-cooled engines all at the same time. I imagine that those vehicles right there, the 98s, because of all those changes and differences, because there's not a lot of changes in the 911 over the years. They were really slow to change. But then all of a sudden, late 90s, a lot of changes. I imagine those cars are worth some money because they're very transitional vehicles. But yeah, that was a 6-speed transmission.
Ding, 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 ding.
Abandoned PA Turnpike Tunnel teaser and abandoned PA Turnpike Tunnel. Abandoned PA Turnpike Tunnel Part 2. Yeah, that's. I was trying to remember that today when I was working on something else, and I was going to watch that when I came in, and then I couldn't remember which video it was, and that's what it was. I wanted to see those. Okay, most of it's car content. Here lately, he did a oil change on Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels is the name of his Camaro, his red Camaro. Oh, there's a pneumatic manual oil changer review. I missed that one too. Gonna have to go back and watch that. Oh, and there's the video on why he chose the Amazon Basics oil. I haven't seen that one yet either. So our next question. Oh, and Gregory Salvatore, like I said before, when I'm shouting out the calendar, is on live at 9 p.m. right after we are every Sunday. So don't miss that. They usually have some really good car topics to go over. Like last Sunday, it was about the car cleaning, the best ways to clean your car and some of the products you can use, that sort of thing. And since it's live, you can ask questions and get some answers. We're going to ask some more questions now, too. Who was the last air-cooled Porsche sold to? This very same car we've been talking to, the last air-cooled Porsche. Who was it sold to? Had an air-cooled engine and a 6-speed transmission. Who was it sold to?
His phone died. What did he miss? Camaro times being mean, and he says he gave away $1 million, Bubs.
Yeah, I gave it to Carol.
Yeah.
She bought shoes.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Yep.
A pink pair and a pair of boots.
You sure did.
Yeah. And some gel insoles to go in them.
Yeah. Guess what I got? I got the gel insoles. $1 million insoles.
They feel like it, don't they? All right, people. There are 10 people watching us. Only 7 people like us. Excuse me.
Yeah,
the math's not adding up right tonight.
And nobody's guessing who bought the last air-cooled Porsche.
The guy that said, dang it, after he bought it when they came out with the new one. That's the one. I could have had that one if I had waited just a minute. Barry?
Okay, rhymes with Perry. Okay, I'll give you a hint, guys. Those that haven't won already, haven't already been on screen share, start guessing. Who was it that was sold the last air-cooled Porsche? He's a famous comedian. Of course, he started out in stand-up, but he ended up having his own TV show. Very popular comedy TV show. Oh, Gregory Salvatore. Yes, you're right. He is a comedian. Terry here, yes.
Justification. Ding, 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 ding. Fab. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, man. Yes, Terry. Camaro Thomas. He had a name that rhymed with it.
Perry.
Just about every name that rhymed with it. Bubsification is our winner for this question. Let's get him up here.
I think we ought to put Fabs up there too, because he hasn't been in chat too much.
He sure has. And Fab is live on Saturday night at 9 p.m. And Bubs is live. Bubsification is live Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Get them both up here, give them their 2 minutes of fame.
Yeah, because they had to answer it almost simultaneously.
That's right.
Let's see. What are we going to see on this channel? Let's look at the videos. Wheelies for days and burnouts to go with them.
Here lately, he's done some repair videos with some products sent to him by T-Bolt USA that look good. I think he's going to do well with those kind of videos. They spent some time at the skate park before that. Had the flooding that we had in Chattanooga. There was flooding going on, but put a clutch in one of the motorcycles on film, showing how it was done. Oh, I didn't get to see the bloopers video. I'm going to have to look at that. I'm going to have a lot of catching up to do when all this moving is over with. Congratulations on 1,600.
Yay! I like that orange. The bubsification.
Now, this isn't part of the actual trivia game, but just for bonus points, does anybody remember what Jerry Seinfeld's show was called? Should be an easy one.
I know a bear bird. Was it
so
called
all you
Jerry?
guys that already won, go ahead and answer.
Was it called Jerry?
Tom and Jerry?
Yeah. No, that was about a. Oh, Gregory got it. But that was about a kitty and a puppy. No, a kitty and a mouse. But there was a puppy in it too. I like the puppy. And then the puppy's daddy.
So we got to give Fab some screen time here too. They both got it right. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm new.
Yeah.
Now, as it says, detailing is the operative word here. See him there with the polisher. Lots of cleaning products, lots of cleaning product reviews, and actually using them on camera, showing you the details about the detailing.
Is my favorite video still up there? Down, down, down.
I'm sure it is, but there's lots and lots of videos on here, so it's going to be way far back.
Yeah, I did a lot of them.
There's the 67 T-Bird. He did all the paint correction and cleaning up on. There was before that there was a whole series on the $400 Jeep. Right there, some of it right there.
Yeah, and then look how shiny.
I mean, detailing it inside and out.
It's
well, the T-Bird
shiny.
was too. The T-Bird had a bunch of mold and stuff on the inside. So if you want to know what to do, if you've got old moldy cars like Jaguar's probably going to be moldy inside by now. We're going to have to watch that video again and do the same stuff. It probably won't be quite as moldy as that T-Bird was, but and they are live every Saturday night.
Yay.
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
When is Bubs live again?
Bubsification is live every Tuesday night at 9 p.m.
Wow.
The next question is, and everybody that hasn't won, get your Googlers out and your thinking caps on. Way back. It's a little bit of a change of tracks here. You're going to have to switch gears because it's no longer about Porsche. Way back in automotive history, there was a British race car driver, and he was the first one to drive over 200 miles per hour. It was 203.79 miles per hour to be exact. The question is, what year was it? What year was it?
Last year.
This British race car driver.
Last year. The year before last.
Was it the last year before the year you did it?
Yeah.
Or the last year before the year after you did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in between.
Ah.
Yeah. And it had a
So what?
1 and a 9 on it somewhere.
The details of the details. Yep. Another little bit of trivia that's not part of our trivia game. You probably do not know because I don't remember ever mentioning it. My dad actually owned a detail shop in Atlanta, Georgia for a few years.
Yeah, when we were
kids. When we were teenagers, we had left Atlanta and we came back to work in his detail shop in downtown Atlanta. Worked there for a while.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yep. And the name of the detail shop was Excalibur.
I'm not good at it. I'm good at getting the grumpy stuff out of the inside. But I'm not good doing the stuff on the outside.
Well, all the stuff that was all the products that are popular now are way different than what we used back then.
It was very hard.
Yeah, it was hard work. A lot of bending over. A lot of ways to mess up too.
Yeah, we used a lot of Q-tips.
Yep. Yeah, getting all those dents cleaned out and everything.
Yeah.
Bunches and bunches of Q-tips. Wrinkly toes and wrinkly fingers every day.
Yeah.
And headaches from the smell of chemicals in the products.
Yeah, and your hands were always rough.
Yep.
Because those products were horrible on your hands.
It stripped all the natural oils out of your skin.
Tomorrow Time's doing a video about the stuff that we used back in the day to clean the cars.
Oh, well, that would be interesting.
Turtle wax! And I just never understood why they would squeeze a turtle and make wax out of it.
They also had the super hard shell turtle wax finishing product. So, start guessing, guys. What year was it? This guy went over 200 miles an hour. He was a British race car driver. The first guy to go over 200 miles an hour. It's a year that starts with 19.
Yeah, that's what I told them, and that didn't help.
All you got to do is start guessing numbers. And it was a long time ago. Yeah, this was back in the days. It was very soon after the days that people were kicking around, within 10 years or so of the days when people were walking around saying silly things like the human body could handle 35 plus miles an hour before, without any fear of internal organ damage. This was the kind of stuff they were thinking about speed. Despite the fact that there were airplanes in the air going faster than that, they still thought if you went faster than 35 miles an hour in a automobile that you were in danger of the human body not being able to take it. Within 10 years of that, this guy was going 200 miles an hour.
I don't know.
Where? What?
Andy G. Right here.
Oh. It's what year? What year was it? You don't have to get the guy's name. What year was it that he went 200 miles an hour?
Begins with a 19 and ends with another number. An upside down hockey stick.
Bubs Vacations, you are right.
Very
it is
close.
in the 20s. Hello, Matt MPG. You're just getting here. It's not 1970. It's not 1987. It's older, earlier. Think earlier. But thanks for trying. Kyle Roberts, welcome to the chat. Matt MPG, if you're just getting here, we had a lot of Porsche trivia. Now we're talking about British race car driver. Has nothing to do with Porsche anymore. British race car driver. He was the first to drive over 200 miles an hour. It was 203.79 miles an hour to be exact. And the question is, what year was it?
So far,
Bubs is 1949. Yep, Bubs Vacation is the closest so far with sometime in the 20s. Yes, it does. Rhymes with plenty heaven. Bubs is not answering it correctly on purpose so that you guys can have a chance to win because he has already been on screen share. Fab. And Fab is on screen share. It's 1927. He is right. But he's already on screen shares. Breezy's Bike Shop, 1932.
So the
no,
next
it was
one
1927.
the right answer.
Yeah.
We'll go on screen
That has
share.
not already been on screen share. We'll go on screen share. So the next question is about the same exact car. It's 1927, and this British race car driver went over 200 miles an hour.
And what year was it?
1927. So, somebody that hasn't already won, answer me this. How much horsepower did he have?
2.
How much horsepower did he have in this car? Camaro time's going to be part of the trivia questions later on at the end. We got less than 15 minutes left in the show.
Yeah, we gotta hurry up.
We have done Porsche trivia with plenty of winners of the Porsche trivia. Yep, now it's another British race car driver.
And what's the question?
And the question is, he was the first to go over 200 miles an hour. The year was 1927. He went 203.79 miles per hour in a car with how much horsepower?
Bike Shop says 60.
Way off. Try higher.
2. 3. 23. And Bub says, just over triple numbers, guys.
He's giving good hints. Matt MBG says he has no idea. Just guess a number. Guess at numbers. Horsepower is measured in numbers. Just throw numbers out there.
3.
More than that.
10.
More than 10. But you can't win.
5.
Matt MPG says 650 horsepower.
Too much.
That's a lot of horsepower. That's not too much. Nope, it's more than that. He had more horsepower than that. Living the Dream is here. Welcome to the chat. We're on the subject of a British race car driver.
More than 1999.
More than 999. He is correct. It is more than 999. Oh, Kyle Roberts, get 1K. Kyle Roberts, good job. See what Kyle Roberts has got on the YouTube. Kyle Roberts, you win screen share. Family friendly. No content. Okay, well, Kyle Roberts, we give you celebration time anyway. Hang on, we get off screen share for just a second. Stop screen sharing.
Oh, where'd it go? I lost it.
This is for you, Kyle Roberts. You are a winner. Good job, Kyle.
Yeah.
Good job getting the question correct. And thank you for supporting and being here. We appreciate your participation. So to be on screen share next, thank you so much. We enjoy it. We do this every Sunday.
And Wednesday.
We start out with
Wednesday we got guests sometimes.
Yeah, and when we have a guest, we just make it all about our guest and talk about their channel and what they're doing and stuff. But on Sundays, we do Sane Sunday Live. We start out with the events calendar, which is right here. And we show the car of the month, which is the Boss 302 this month. And we go over the charity car shows that support the children's charities and the veterans charities. And we go over the hashtag Insane Friends live calendar. Show all our hashtag Insane Friends when they have their lives as well. A lot of them are in here right now. Right after us, it will be Gregory Salvatore with his show at 9 p.m. Yay. Our next trivia question, you want to be on screen share, is now the same guy, the British race car driver, went 200 miles an hour in 1927.
Questions.
There's one more, and then we have a bonus question for the night. What was the name of this car? It had 1,000 horsepower, and he went over 200 miles an hour in it. British race car driver.
Chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
And some bonus trivia here. He did this in Florida.
Chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
No, that was another British race car driver setting records.
Yeah.
And then a completely different car.
Mary
and it
Poppins.
Was named Chitty Bang Bang. That car was another British.
Mary Poppins.
That was another Sane Sunday Live and some more trivia that we were having.
Yeah, I'm having flashbacks.
So
trivia flashback.
There are actually 3 answers that could be right to the name of this car. Oh, thank you, Kyle Roberts, because we do have a rule that once you've won, you let other people answer.
Yeah, because
so that
if not, one person is on screen share the whole night.
Yeah, because There are a couple of people in here that seem to know all the answers. We like that answer.
Yay!
that would have been neat. The Batmobile.
Hey, my Batmobiles are over there. Right.
Yeah, her collection is over there in the cabinet behind the camera. We'll have to show that one time, sometime in the future. We'll have to show her Batmobile collection, which has grown since the last time we showed the Batmobile collection. And she has an official cabinet for nothing but her Batmobile stuff.
It melts with salt, huh?
We're right there with you, Matt MPG.
Snail.
No, but close.
Slug.
Hey, we're giving away answers.
That's right, that.
Yeah, we're with you, Matt MPG. Where is the warm weather? I think that RPM Reviewing Plane and More got tired of some of that cold weather and sent some of it down here. We'll blame it on him because he's here.
I had to put on a Long John shirt today. I
just moved faster.
Happy.
I did have to put the toboggan on to keep it from blowing on my head.
I don't rush myself ever.
Yep, see, we were right. I got a trivia question right. RPM sent some of that cold air down here.
I am upset with him then. It's mean to me. I should just not talk to him for 2 days.
I'm glad I stayed out there late last night and got stuff done so I wouldn't have to be out there tonight. But of course, we knew we were doing the live tonight, but saved us from being out there in the cold tonight. Hunt Valley horsepower.
Yeah.
That sounds very interesting. I hope you got some footage.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, now,
trivia
question.
You get to tell them the answer because nobody's getting it.
The mystery slug. The slug. The name of the car.
The names were Mystery. Some people called that car Mystery. Some people called it the Slug. And many people called it Sunbeam 1000 because that was one of the official names. And it was on the side of the car. And I think there was a company called Sunbeam that was sponsoring it. So it was, and it was 1,000 horsepower. So it was Sunbeam 1000. And it was nicknamed by fans the Slug because it looked kind of like a slug. Do you want to do the bonus question, honey?
I'm trying. I let you do it because I don't.
Trying to decipher my writings?
Yeah.
Okay, on Camaro Times channel. If you're watching his videos, and if you've watched them lately, you will know. Lately, within the last month or so. On one of his videos about the 5th generation Camaro, there is, the 5th generation Camaros have a what? It gives away the fact that it is an SS Camaro. Not a base Camaro, but an SS Camaro.
An SS on them?
Besides that, it's on the front of the car.
Okay.
What is this feature on the front of the car that gives it away?
I thought the SS was pretty much a giveaway.
Well, you can't see the SS if you look. Well, I guess you could, but this is more noticeable than the SS. Gregory Salvatore knows the answer. Yes, he definitely knows the answer. He's trying to let you other guys. Matt MPG, the color of the bow tie. No, that's not what we're looking for.
Rally
Right. That's not what we're looking for. Living the dream. Good guesses though. And Gregory hates it. There's another clue. It's a feature on the SS that he hates. It kind of reminds me of the car Kit, which was also a GM. And the car.
Bill collector? No.
It's a clue. Camaro Time's given a clue. Thank Bill Collector. It says minnow.
Good scoop.
No, but I guess you would say warm. It was supposed to scoop some air, but it's non-functional. There are kits that make it functional that you can buy. Of course, if you don't have an SS, you can buy the kit with the part that it goes into, the whole thing.
I remember
and make you a
functional
functional
video of Camaro Times playing, and I don't know what it was. I forget now. It's been a long time since I
Yep, Camaro Times gives another clue. The guy that brings the bills, where does he put them? And while we're on the subject, all of you guys that want me to put you and your video, something about your video, car video, in the trivia, then post something on the Saneauto Facebook.
Oh, that was
Matt MPG. I'm going to give it to Matt MPG because he said the slit in the hood. It's not actually in the hood, but it is a slit. It's called the mail slot. It's called the mail slot. If you watch Camaro Times video, he points it out. Yeah, Publicification. It had a trash can on the hood. But yeah, it's called a mail slot in the front, like at the top of the clip, the front clip. And it does look like a mail slot. But it also looks kind of like that slot where the light went back and forth on the car Kit from the Kit car TV show. And while we're screen sharing, Matt MPG, you guys self-promote. Let us know
what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it, and with who you're going to do it.
No, we don't need that much information. TMI. No.
No. I'm nosy.
It's what kind of videos you put out last week, what kind of videos you're planning to put out next week, all that kind of stuff on your channel. Remember, you can post a link to those videos on the Saneauto Facebook page. You can also join our Sane Enterprises mastermind group to exchange ideas and stuff off of YouTube without YouTube watching and staring. And
oh, I like
new
that.
for the Saneauto
That's
Facebook page. Post some trivia that is on your videos. Post some information about your video on the Saneauto Facebook page. Some trivia you'd like to see here about
Matt
that.
MPG has a lot of cars and coffee sessions coming up.
Gregory Salvatore, you are absolutely right. There are kits to put a kit light in that mail slot as well. There are kits to make the mail slot functional.
Gregory is talking about abandoned places on the live. And this week he will have the abandoned Dixie plant video.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Maritime made 3 videos today. One about analytics, one about brakes, and the other about windshields.
Wow.
And he is the king of editing, so it should be good.
How many people have collision on their comprehensive on their insurance? How many people have comprehensive on their insurance? And what's your deductible? I bet nobody knows the answer to that one.
You mean they probably don't know whether they have comprehensive or not, and they don't know what their deductible is?
They don't know what comprehensive is.
Okay. I don't know what it is either.
Yeah,
I don't know the difference.
Collision is when you hit something, the insurance will pay. Comprehensive is when a tree falls on your car or a non-accident related thing happens to your car.
Gregory says he has comprehensive and $100. Maritime says no deductible.
That's even better.
No, I did not make it to Camp Jordan this weekend. I was at the shop again in Chattanooga loading up.
Living the dream.
And she was there with me,
have a zero
getting
deductible
dirty and loading
to
up
fix somebody else's car. Now we have collision and comprehensive, which is what people call full coverage.
Living the dream got it right. He says I do $500 to fix his car and $0 to fix someone else's.
No, I'm
Is that right?
explaining that.
Oh, you are explaining that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you explain that because you are the insurance
zero on
licensed
fixing
insurance
someone else's
agent.
will always be $0 because that is liability coverage.
Mm-hmm.
The 500 is probably your collision when you hit something or someone hits you and it fixes your car. The comprehensive is the other part where a tree falls. You get
Johnny Pro
on
says
a fire.
an act of God.
An act of God. Yes, exactly.
So Johnny Pro got that right.
That one you
Welcome to the chat,
have
Johnny Pro.
$100 or less, because you do not want to fix a rock that flies up and hits the windshield. You'll have to pay for everything. Now, that being said, collision and comprehensive is what people call full coverage. Most people believe that that also covers their medical bills. It does not. You would need medical payments, which is an optional coverage, in my opinion. If you have medical insurance, completely useless.
Oh, Bubstification's got a good question.
What?
And I think that has to do with where you do it. Like if you do it at your house, wouldn't your homeowner's insurance have to cover that? Bubstification's question.
All right. Well, if you cut a tree down and it falls on your car,
which can happen,
you need to have comprehensive on your car because your homeowners will not cover trees.
But it will cover a ladder falling on your car. I know because, well, they probably didn't have to.
Yeah.
They could have got out of it, but they went ahead and covered it. This was long ago, and had a helper helping me with doing some roofing, and he dropped something and it went down. It hit the ladder. The ladder went down and was just long enough to reach out and went in just the right direction to manage to hit the car.
Well, Gregory, I'm talking about the medical payments for yourself, not for other people. The ones, if you have medical insurance, the ones for the car are worthless because they will fight it out.
Sounds like a farmer's commercial.
I am the insurance lady.
But not farmers.
No, not yet.
Pennsylvania requires 5,000 medical on auto. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's in Pennsylvania. And
Ooh.
yes, that brings up another point that you told me about. All this stuff varies from state to state. That's why she's licensed in Georgia and Tennessee. And if she wants to sell insurance in another state, she has to get licensed in that other state because she has to prove that she knows the differences in the laws and legalities and stuff there. Because it's different.
And
all states have some differences.
Remind me to tell you something else about the interview.
But they all have to meet federal requirements. There are some federal requirements for insurances, and all states have to meet or exceed those requirements. So what happens is every state pretty much exceeds the requirements of the federal level. And then has some of their own.
It's an individual.
Yeah, the individual companies choose to exceed so that make sure that they're not under the requirements.
And in case requirements change.
So they usually do better than what the requirements are. Gregory says he held 49 licenses in auto insurance for 6 years, continental U.S. and D.C. That is a lot. That's very impressive.
I wouldn't want to take all those tests. But I guess you only had to take one test and you just kept just throwing out money. But that would suck if you had to take all the tests.
Oh, man. 4 cars. Now, when I have my...
we need to get off of here. It is 8:42.
Oh, yes, and Gregory needs to get ready for his live, and y'all need to get ready. Oh, DSW Joyride Productions is here. He is in the house. Well, happy anniversary, DSW. We're about to sign off anyway. Anybody that has anything kind of trivia that appears in your videos on your channel, you want us to share on the Sane Sunday Live or the Wednesday night hashtag Insanefriends show as part of our questions and stuff, like we just did with Camaro Times channel. Post a little something about the trivia on the Sane Auto Facebook
wow,
page.
Camaro Time hit 3,300. Yay!
Woo! Here we go. Congratulations, Camaro Time. You are a winner. Look at all that. 3,300. You've earned every bit of it. Not just a master of editing, but he does really well at picking the right music for the videos. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We have come to the end of another show, a great show, because y'all were here. It would have really been terrible if y'all weren't here. We've just been talking to a screen.
We would be by ourselves.
She would have been great.
I would have given you kisses right there.
You still can. Till the next video, get off the couch and get dirty.
No, stay clean. I've been dirty long enough. I don't want any more.
Oh, and check out Carol Sane's got a channel, and our other channel is Sane Enterprises. And of course, we have the Saneauto Facebook page. Share your videos there.
Clean, clean, clean hands. See? Fingernails painted.
And check out all these guys on our hashtag Insanefriends live calendar.